Hey guys, I am driving, so I can't exactly look at the computer screen or the screen, but it is a moment of peace that I have for like 5 seconds. And basically, I'm just trying to get this straightened out, like fidgeting. It's awesome because I'm not holding it. It's kind of wobbling, and I appreciate that. Hey guys, I'm trying to adjust this really quickly. I have not been on in a long time. I have been so busy, and it's a blessing. I will not complain. But I have not had the extra energy to get on and do the free galleries. Because everything is there's just so much to do. But we're in a cycle right now, and I wanted to share this because I know that it will reach a lot of people. One, because this is something that has come up in so many readings in the last couple of weeks. And then lo and behold, I found out, because I don't follow astrology and I don't do zodiacs and planets and all that stuff. So when something is going on in planetary element, it is news to me. Yesterday was a really huge funky day for a lot of people, and it seemed like an all-time low energy day. Like everybody's vibration was very low and slow, and when that happens, it can create a loneliness because you're not vibrating on a scale that reaches other vibrations that it would magnetize to. So it's a day where we're feeling lonely and alone. Just some people were feeling destitute. And this was yesterday. It was like a culmination of eye-opening late last night where people were experiencing a grave time. And it would have been a time, like an ultimate life changer, as a matter of fact. And so the last couple of weeks, and now you also have to keep in mind, one, what I was getting to with my little train track was Mercury's retrograde. And when that happens, everything feels like it's going backwards, or that everything that we try to put into motion, it fails. And that's how it feels. It's just that it fails. But what I want to point out about Mercury retrograde that hit me as to why I need to do this video is, I don't want to lose this either because it's in and out so quickly. But when Mercury goes retrograde, if we're looking at things on an earthly level, they look like they're failing. They look as if they are not going as we want them to go. It makes us feel like we're out of control, but control is an illusion. It's control. It's not a legitimate thing. It is only when we feel like things are going our way. Well, when Mercury is retrograde, if we look at things in a more spiritual manner, this is so difficult too, because I find myself leaning more and falling more towards the pity aspect of things, because hey, I had an Netflix marathon yesterday because I wasn't feeling well, my energy was down, and I just felt like a huge lump on a log. But it is also a time when we pull our energies in, our little energy tentacles that spiral around everyone, help us feel connected. Those are cut off when we are low vibration. And so again, we feel lonely, we feel this sadness, we feel like reverting back. It's also a time when we hear things, negative things. And so, oh my gosh, there's so much coming through, I can't even stay on my train of thought. However, so yesterday, this all was seeming like it was coming through from people, and I'm having a bad day. I feel like it's a horrible day. When it happens, if you look at things on a more spiritual aspect, and that's why I'm doing this video, if you look at things as if, okay, today's a crap whole day. It's bad. I don't even want to face today anymore. That's on the earthly level. So when you look at things on a spiritual aspect, from the spiritual aspect, it's because your body, your soul knows there is so much coming, there is so much to do, and you don't have the reins. You're not holding them, you're not able to control them. It feels like everything is out of control. It is a time when you are building, you've got a huge basket here, and the basket's freaking empty, and your soul knows that you've got a lot to do and a lot to accomplish, and you only have a short time to do it, and you don't have all the ingredients to do it. So you're kind of standing there in a limbo, in a baking limbo of life, where you just feel like nothing is working out. This sucks because I have to do something and I have nothing to do it with. And this is where the party kicks in, the earthly aspect, barraging us with these negative thoughts and feelings. So you've got this basket. It means you're on the right track. You just have to sit back and wait. Just hold off, because it's a time where you need to do introspection. I need to do it too. I need to sit back on those times, and I have to pull everything in and away from people and just leave me alone. Don't talk to me. Don't call me. Don't bug me. Don't tell me what's wrong, because there's really nothing wrong. It's that I need time to figure this out for me. And this is where everybody needs to understand and not feel like, oh my God, I'm in such depressed mode. It's not that. You have to allow yourself small amounts of time to where you're able to reflect on what's going on, how it is going on, and how you can maintain or control the situation. How it's really simple. So with that being said, I don't know where the chat went, so I don't even know where anybody's at, because this thing is like bounced everywhere, so I can't even see the chat right now. But what people need to understand is right now we're at the end of the year as well. At the end of the year, you're going to be like natural attrition. People, places, things, everything that is supposed to find its way out of your life is going to find its way out of your life with or without you doing. And so it's the winter, it's all this, it's the season of death, okay? It is the season of endings. And then what happens in the spring is the trees that thought they were dying all of a sudden are bigger, better, healthier. I want to correct myself. Some don't make it through it, right? Some things actually die, and they don't come back bigger and better. So you've got the spring when everything is new, and you can look at the trees at the end of the summer and you can see those extra 1.5 feet, 2 feet of growth on the end of the branches, okay? All this learning and sopping up all this new energy and lessons in life. So natural attrition, death of lots of things. It's not just people, not just life. It could be a situation and so forth. And so we are dealing with that. Then, if you look at all the things like that, okay, then you've got, with the natural attrition, you've got your growth. And with growth comes also things, people, places, and situations that you're going to find no longer suit your life lessons. Things that no longer suit what you are doing and how you're doing it. They don't suit any of those things. So you, I'm going to take y'all inside with me for a minute. So you are sitting in, and I'm going to bring this up because I think it's going to touch a lot of people. So you're sitting in your chair, okay, and you're at the base of your little stone wall, your boulder, and you're sitting next to the people you know, spouses, friends, family. And then all of a sudden you look behind you, and all of this stuff that's going on, you realize that there's a top to this thing. Like, you can look up and there's a ceiling, there's a top. Like, somehow or another you can climb this. And so you decide, hey, I'm going to go climb this boulder. Does anybody want to climb a boulder with me? And some of you may have heard me say this, but this is important for a lot of people right now. And sometimes the person that's sitting next to us does not feel the need to climb a boulder. It's of no interest to them. They don't care. It's not a big deal. But there's a curiosity, there's a drive, there's a need to find out what's on top of that boulder. So you get up and you decide to climb the boulder. Okay, so climbing is difficult. It takes a lot of gumption. It takes a lot of strength, determination to just keep going. If any of you have ever climbed a rock wall, a tall one, you know that it is hard. And by the time you're halfway up, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm exhausted. My muscles are shaking. I'm weak. It's really difficult to do this. And so you find your way to mount this giant wall And when you get to the top, you look around and you're like, oh my gosh, everything, I can't believe this was here all along, this space, this expansive space with all these people and fun and food and ice cream and cotton candy and everything you can't have. Okay, down there is yours for the taking here. And you yell down, oh my God, you gotta come up here, this is amazing, and you can't even believe it, and you're so excited about what you've just found. And whoever this is that was sitting at the base of that boulder with you just yelled, I'm good, I'm gonna staying down here,
you've got mail,
have fun. And where does that leave your thought? You've just discovered this amazing place, and someone that you care about, whom you want to share this growth with, has no interest in that. They're very comfortable where they are, doing whatever that you were comfortable doing together. So you decide to walk around on this beautiful green expanse with roller coasters and rides and whatever it is that is part of your growth. And the dangerous part is that when you're there, someone who also has climbed their boulder, who is going in the same direction to that same carnival for their cotton candy and whatever else, is say, hey, I'm going this way too. Do you want to walk together? Sure, let's walk together. So this earth angel, this person whom you've just come in contact with, you are the same with them. You are their earth angel. Now you are talking about the same things, meeting the same people, going in the same direction. You are experiencing things and laughing, and you can't believe it, and you're excited and you're happy. And all of a sudden you're feeling things you have not felt in a long time because of all this newness, of all this new growth, new way to work, new job, new anything that you're doing where your partner, your spouse, the one you love, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, they won't do it with you. That is not your fault. You have your own free will, as do they, and you cannot control anything that they do, ever. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's eating a chocolate brownie. I don't care if it's quitting drinking. You cannot change their behavior. If they're comfortable sitting at the base of the boulder, that's where they're going to stay. They have to choose to get up and walk. So you say to this person, oh my gosh, I have to go tell her or him about this. This is amazing. And you run back to the boulder, the edge of the way. You've got to come up here. You don't even understand. There's so much going on. It's like so exciting. And I can't even believe it. And they are not impressed. They just simply don't care. Or you're enjoying yourself and you hear, hey, come here a second. And the voice is coming from that boulder. And you run over and you're like, oh my gosh, yeah, what do you need? What's up? Well, I just want you to come here a minute. I want you to come back down here for a second. I want to talk to you. So you climb back down that boulder and you are sitting there. And you're sitting there looking around like, okay, I know what's here. I've lived this. I know I've done this. Can you imagine that? This person who's here wants you to be happy with what you've always known and what you've always had. And there's nothing wrong with continuing to love and to know and to be happy with what is here. But you can't ask yourself to be content with it, because now you are awakened to who you are, what you can have, the education you can have, to the friends, to the job, to the experiences. It is growth. And so I tell people to continue, give that person the benefit of the doubt and ask them, can you climb this boulder with me? I really want to show this to you. I really want you to experience this with me and see how it makes me feel and how it might make you feel too. And if they choose to still stay, that's not your fault. But I'm going to play another side to this. So what you have to ask yourself, what you have to ask for is wisdom, and you have to ask for discernment, because you always want to make sure that what choices you are making are actually positive choices for you. They're personally going to help you to grow and become a better person, someone more enabled to help others, more compassionate. You don't want to do something based on a physical pleasure or a physical compulsion, because that is not going to serve you properly. If that is the case and you are not, well, I don't even want to go that direction. Let's keep it simple. Serving you purposefully in a positive way. That means that you've given this person the opportunity, or an employer or whoever, hey, I need this. Can you do this for me? Like, are you capable of giving me this? Because this is what I need right now in order to suffice, to make me happy, to improve my life. Can you do this? Is this possible? If that's a big fat no, you need to rethink the employer or the partner. Because now you've done everything you can do to ask that person to grow with you. And that's not your fault if they don't want to. I always tell people, do not make a rash decision in anything. I don't care if you have been in a horrible marriage and you have found someone who lights up your life like nothing before. Give your partner the benefit of the doubt, whom you've spent time with, and ask them, can you do this? Is this possible? Are you capable? Is there any way of making this possible? Now, this does not go for people who hit you, because they're always going to do that. You cannot say, I just need you to stop hitting me. Can you do that? That is not the same case. If somebody is hitting you, you need to find a way out regardless. I don't give a crap. Okay. Been there, done that, so I can talk on it. Get out of the relationship. It's not your job to make somebody not hit you. If you feel that one way of helping you sleep at night is getting counseling, go to a counselor. Talk it out with somebody through therapy. But cover all of the avenues in that relationship prior to leaving it, because you may walk away and later on go, gosh, what did I do? What if I'd have done this? What if I'd have experienced? What if I'd have asked for this? Would they have done it? Now you find yourself looking back, and you never want to look back on anything. You want to walk away from things and be able to close doors. If you're not closing doors, it means you're keeping things open because you're not sure. This is so important, because right now it is an important time of attrition, getting rid of toxic things, and helping yourself to grow and being honest with yourself. And it is very important that you do these things. This goes for everyone around you, because you may be holding someone else back and they don't have the nerve to say it. So being honest with yourself and trusting your gut and your instincts and your energy. And this has been in so many readings that I've done recently that I felt that I needed to get on and at least put this out there. And just let everybody know. Now, I have a reading at, what time is it? I know I may have been, yeah, I'm a little bit late. I have to go answer my phone. For those of you in the Wisconsin area, if you are near Milwaukee, Appleton, pretty much anywhere like in the Fond du Lac hub around that area, I have a November 9th, there is at Chapter 52 is the name of it. It's a bookstore on Sheboygan in Fond du Lac. I will be there doing a book review of my book, God, Please Tie My Shoes. And you can purchase the book there. If you already have the book and you want to get it signed, you can bring it on in, and I will be happy to do that. It is a free event. So come on. I mean, what is more fun than that? It's free. And God knows that I can't stop talking. So not only are you going to get me for 2 hours, but I'm going to be jibber-jawing and probably reading people through the whole thing. And it's free. Come on out. Chapter 52 in Fond du Lac on Sheboygan. Okay, so then I have an intimate thing scheduled for Annie's Fountain City Cafe, and that is in Fond du Lac on Main Street, and it is this awesome little coffee shop that it's got delicious stuff, and it's got a bunch of knickknacks. So that I'm doing a gallery from 6 to 8 on the 13th of November. That is very limited seating, and it's a more intimate event so that I was able to read more people. And then on the 23rd, I am doing another event it's a Saturday from 1 to 3 at the Fond du Lac Library. So that's a little bit bigger than Annie's, but it's still not huge. I like to keep things intimate when I'm doing these small city galleries. It's not like a theater style, so it's a lot better chance of getting read. Then I will be leaving Wisconsin in December. I'll be going to Fort Dodge, the Vincent House. And if you've ever been, that place is haunted and it's pretty magnificent. And that is also a Saturday from 1 to 3, limited seating. I think we've got like 30 seats for that. So get in there. And then, oh, there's my chat. Okay. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Ellis. Wendy, hello. Hello. How are you guys? Good. I'm glad that it helps, it gives a message. Susan Flanagan. I was driving, but it would be just like if you were sitting right next to me and I was just talking to you. So I wasn't really reading the chat or anything. So it was safe. Jesse, how are you guys? Kayla. Jennifer, oh my God, what are you doing? Jennifer, I was simply just talking. I was just talking and now I'm stopped. So I'm able to actually look at this thing. So let me think, what else? So there's that. And then in April, I know it's quite a ways away, but some of you aren't near. Plan on this one. Ashmore Estates, Ashmore, Illinois, this April 17th, 18th, and 19th is a suicide awareness convention. I will be speaking and doing a gallery. There will Dustin Pari, you might know him from Ghost Hunters. He will be there speaking, is huge advocate for suicide prevention as well. And there will be, I believe, 2 other mediums there. So when you purchase tickets, I'm not sure if you have to specify whose gallery you will be in, but there are 3 galleries and I will be doing 2 or 3 of them. Trying to think. There is another event that I'm unsure if I'm going to be a part of, but that's later, so we'll figure that one out. And oh, and then there's the members only. And so members only, they pay a subscription to the website. And when you do a year, you get a free reading good within that year. And then I do every other Friday, I do a private gallery on Facebook in a private setting for those people. So you can do month to month, you can do a year. It's totally worth it. And it's if you are somebody who is always on for a reading or always calling for readings, it might be worth your while to get involved in that. And then I have to do a shout out. So it's been announced recently, Travel Channel did Expedition Bigfoot. And so Russell Acord, he is my manager. And he runs Corridor 13 Talent. And he has on his show with him, Ronnie LeBlanc. And he's one of my Corridor 13 peers. Amazing people. The show, I'm so excited for it. It's incredible. And then also, Maddie Blake from the Curse of Oak Island. He's also one of the Corridor 13 peers. He is the host of the Curse of Oak Island. So you can check that out. And then they do Monsterland podcast, which I think I've put out on my Facebook page on both personal and public. And what we experienced when we were in Ohio was amazing. So lots of fun things, lots of exciting things happening. Please stay tuned. And I'm going to be doing galleries and getting back on with you guys. One of these evenings coming up, it's just been so swamped. So I hope this message resonates with a lot of you and it reaches more than the people I would have been able to read it because I am late for my readings right now. So I hope that this reached more than the people that I would have been able to reach in that short period of time. So you guys take care. Know that I care a lot about you. I think about you all, and get a hold of me on Facebook if you guys need something. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Boom, I'll turn you off. Yes, I want to stop streaming. Gotta